What's going on, guys? I am back with another video. Today we're going to be shipping out Occelated Uromastyx. I hatched these guys back in 2023. So at the end of this year, they'll be a year old. I believe they're born in August. Have to check my old videos to make sure, but I'm pretty sure it was in August they hatched out. Um, right now, I got them all out. Because two of these I'm keeping. I'm only selling three of them. But one of them is sold now, so I'm going through these to see which one is the most bold, has the most color, and doesn't have any defects or anything like that. That's why I have them soaking in the water. They do drink water when you soak them, as you can see. This one's drinking off the side of the glass. I had someone comment a while ago that you're not supposed to soak them. Every animal can be in water. It just if you have them in water with the wrong circumstances. So if you have if you soak your mastics and then put them in a cage that's not of temperature, of course they're gonna get sick. They get respiratory infections and stuff like that. If they have open wounds, like big open wounds or something like that, and you soak them and then don't dry it after, then you can have some type of infection, just like with humans. But these guys don't have any scars. Once I take them out of the soak, I dry them off with a paper towel. Then I put them back in their cage, and the cage is of the right temperature, so they're not going to get sick. And it's early in the morning. Right now, I'm making this video, so the light's going to be on for another 4 or 5 hours, 6 hours. But look, this one's so thirsty, drinking off the other one's back. But they definitely will drink water. Soaking them every now and then is not going to hurt them unless they're already sick or something like that. But these guys are nice and strong and healthy. Like I said, I'm just going through them. I want to check all their fingers, make sure they have all their fingernails and stuff like that. And then I'm going to be picking the biggest. Look, that one's drinking as well. I'm going to pick the biggest and one with most color to ship out to the customer. And the customer is, as you can see right there, Michael, I think it's Kyler. If I pronounce it wrong, I'm sorry, but thank you for making a purchase with me. But like I said, I want to check them all, make sure there's no nips, because these guys are aggressive towards one another. They will nip on each other. Their skin is pretty tough, so a lot of times you won't see anything, but I like to check just in case. So I check the tip of the tails, all the toes, the faces. You can see. Make sure the eyes are clear on all of them. And the reason that I don't sell like individual ones, because I do house them together. I keep them in a big enclosure for their size, so they have room with plenty of hiding spaces, so it minimizes how much they pick on each other. But even with that, you still see them chasing each other around every now and then. But it does give the one that's getting picked on somewhere to run and hide and prevent major damage for any of them. But like I said, they're very durable. Their skin are very tough, even though it feels soft. They used to be in rocks and stuff like that, so their skin is built for that. This one is the smallest of this group right here, so most likely not going to send this one. Has a cool pattern though. This one looks like it's the biggest. Let's see. It's out of these three. This one has a nice pattern as well. And that's the smallest one right there. This one has a very pretty pattern. I think I'm gonna go with this one. So I'm gonna double check the nails on this one. Eyes are clear. Nothing wrong with any of the toes. And this video will be sent to Michael so that he can check them out. And he'll receive this video prior to the shipment getting to him, so that he can be anticipating. That's a nice orange in there. So that's the one I'm gonna send. And right now I already have the box put together. On the box, have to check reptile and then put what type of reptile is in there. The scientific name is Occelated Uromastyx, and the quantity is 1. I have the box lined. It comes with styrofoam to put in there for insulation. I'm also gonna use a heat pack because there's gonna be the high tomorrow there where he's going is gonna be 50 degrees. So I'm gonna put a heat pack in there. The heat pack is right here. Let's see here. There. Right now I'm gonna dry this guy off. Let me get my. You see they got pretty good size for 1 year. Adult size is about 12 inches on these guys. But let me dry him off. I'll cut up some paper towel inside of here. This is a little deli container that he's gonna be fit in. The deli container has holes on all the sides. I don't know if you can see if it's coming through on the camera, but he's gonna go inside of there. The heat pack is gonna go on the lid, and then the lid is facing down, so the heat pack is facing towards the animal, but it's on the top so it doesn't get too hot, because heat rises. But that's what I'm gonna be sending. Has a little bit of shed right there. I'm gonna take that off now. But that's the little guy that's going. Little guy or girl. Not sure on sex on this size. I'm loosening up that shed a little bit with some tweezers so you can see. It comes off. There's a little bit more on there. Let's see if I can. Alright. Sorry about that. Camera angle. I don't know if you guys was able to see that or not, but just remove a little bit of shed. You can see the spikes from the tail. Let's remove that. Got a little bit more shed right there. But all toes are intact. Toenail's good. Tail is good. Both eyes are clear. Has a little bit of color on the chin. This might be a male, but no guarantee. But when you shipping out reptiles, you want the container to be kind of tight, but not too tight. Enough for them to move a little bit, but not too much. If they move around too much, they can escape. If they can't move around enough, then it's gonna be a long, uncomfortable ride. But Uromastyx like to be in snug places. If you ever had one, you know they like to squeeze into places, super small spaces. But that's the little guy that's going to Virginia, to Michael. And I pre-cut some pieces of tape to go on the edges of this container. And I marked the pieces of tape so it's easy to be seen. And I'm gonna put it along the edges as evenly as possible. I have 4 pieces, so I'm gonna put it on each side so it can't push out. And also, if the box is squished or anything like that, it won't pop the box out. I mean, it won't pop the lid of the container. And that newspaper, I mean, not newspaper, but paper towel is cut up in there, so he can burrow into that and move around. But he already has his eyes closed. There we go. And like I said, the box come with styrofoam insulation, but inside of that insulation I put paper towel, and I make it sort of like a bird's nest. And then I put the container in the middle like eggs in the bird nest. That way, if the box is jumbled around, the container doesn't move around and shake the animals up as much as possible. And then on top of there, I'm gonna put another layer of paper towel like that. And get this heat pack activated. So I'm gonna stop the camera for now, get these guys put away, and then let this heat up, and then I'm gonna attach it to the top of the box. Insert the shipping label is also gonna be right in there, so I'm gonna put the waterproof. I put the shipping label inside the waterproof covering, and that goes on top of the box. But yeah, let me get these guys put away, get the heat pack activated and inserted, and then I'll come back and show you guys. Okay, it's been about 15 minutes. The heat pack has started to heat up a little bit, so I'm going to go ahead and start getting it set up. I like to put mine inside of paper towel. I'll take off two sheets of paper towel, and this red line it shows the side the heat come off the most. So I like to face that towards the animal. So I'm gonna put that down, and I'll use the crack in between the two paper towels as a marker to where to put that line, and then face it down towards that way. And then I'm gonna tape this into like a burrito. So I'll tape that like that. Should I get a piece of tape right now? Should have cut it previously. But yeah, just like that. And then that side faces the lid, and you can see the red line through there a little bit. And then when I put it down like that, it's going to be facing the animal, and also add a little bit more pressure to the top of here, so it put more pressure on keeping that container in place. It's not going to squeeze the container because the container is pretty sturdy, so in this paper towel, so it's just going to put pressure around the container so the container doesn't move around as the shippers are moving the box around, because you know a lot of them don't pay very much attention on what they're doing. So up to us to make it as safe as possible. These boxes are made for shipping reptiles and fish. They have little instructions on what to do to make it as safe as possible. I've been doing this for almost 13 years shipping, and I've been receiving shipped animals for 15 years. And it's pretty safe, so only problem we ever have is like delays and stuff like that. But as far as the animal getting there, I haven't had a problem. But yeah, he's in there nice and cozy. I keep saying he, I don't know if it's a boy or a girl. And he'll be to his destination within before 24 hours. So he'll be there tomorrow around 10 a.m. Right now it's 3 something. Well, no, it'll be 3 something by the time I drop him off. I don't know if I just showed the address. I'm gonna have to cut that part out if I did. But yeah, let me tape this on here because I can't do it with the with the camera in my hand. So I'm gonna tape this on there off camera and then show you guys how it goes on. Okay, so the heat pack is attached. Now just, like I said, face that down towards the animal. You fluff this up a little bit. Look, he's already moving around, getting more comfortable in there. See, he can move around. He just so he's not too confined. Alright, so now I'm gonna close this up. And what I do is I want to tape around the box. Because it's already taped on the bottom half right here. I run the tape around that about 3 more times, just going in a circle around it, and then I attach the shipping label on top of the box, and that further seals the box. I do the packing slip the opposite way of the tape, so that it gives it more security as far as being able to be opened. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that and go drop it off at FedEx. Once I drop it off at FedEx, the customer is gonna get a picture of the drop-off receipt, and also he get notifications to his email when it's dropped off. He can track it because I sent him a picture of his shipping label. He has his tracking number, and he can track it starting in about 30 minutes after I drop it off. Alrighty guys, thanks for watching. Till next video, I'm out. Peace.